The upcoming by-elections are shaping up to be more than just contests for vacant seats. Analysts say the mini-polls will serve as a political barometer for both the government and the opposition, offering the clearest early signal of how voters may lean in the 2027 general election. Our political affairs reporter Grace Nganga breaks down what is at stake and what the results could mean for the balance of power in Parliament.
The upcoming by-elections have changed from routine constituency contest into a high-stakes battleground for both the government and the opposition. These mini-polls will act as a national thermometer, offering the clearest early signal of voter sentiment ahead of the 2027 general election.
It's not just a question of winning. For them, it must be a decisive win.
For the government, the races are about defending its turf. A loss, especially in areas previously aligned with the administration, will signal a shift in public sentiments, a warning shot that voters may be growing impatient with, among other things, the high cost of living and increased taxation.
Government knows people are already tired. If they want to be honest with themselves, they must have intelligence reports. You know, in government, it's very extensive. So they already know. I think the government should have woken up long time.
You can just, when he's saying, Hawana Akili, what do they have, etc., he's really feeling the pressure. That's a fact.
The upcoming by-elections will see over 400,000 registered voters across key constituencies deciding who will influence their path to 2027. In Mount Kenya East, Mbeere North alone accounts for around 55,000 voters, making it a crucial moment for government and President Ruto's former deputy Rigathi Gachagua.
For the government, it will be very damaging. Because remember, they are losing in an area where the president got 100% support. So if the government loses, it will be extremely damaging for them because they need optics. They need to show that the support, the government is zero support exists.
This is about egos. Gachagua wants to hit back at his former boss. And the former boss who taught him a lesson wants to teach him another lesson.
Western Kenya hosts two hot contests, Malava with 94,000 voters and Ugunja with 60,000 voters, both closely watched for signs of coalition strength. Along the coast, Magarini brings 80,000 voters into play, offering a unique barometer for Gashagua's influence beyond Mount Kenya. A strong showing here could signal that his political reach is expanding into regions historically aside his base, giving him greater leverage in building a national opposition ahead of the 2027. While in Banisa in the northeastern region adds another 32,000 voters, highlighting the reach of the political battle across regions. While the numbers may seem small compared to national totals, each seat can shift parliamentary balance, outline who controls the region, and set the tone for alliances ahead of 2027. For the opposition, a win could be proof that the influence to former DP Rigathi Gachagua in Mount Kenya remains intact, despite growing political isolation. It will strengthen his position in the region's succession politics and give him leverage as alliances begin to form ahead of the general election.
Gachagua, the victory has to be really good, 58 and above. But if he merely wins and you consider all other factors, it would mean, in my estimation, let us say Karis wins by 51, 52%. That tells me that Ruto can get 30% of Mount Kenya vote in 2027.
For the government, holding the seat or flipping other major ones will send the opposite message, that the mountain is warming up to new leadership and State House still commands trust in a region crucial in the national vote.
For the opposition, they will be a bit confused because by now they understand that the people are not with the state. So in the event that the state loses, there will be confusion. They will have to think out how did that happen because they don't expect. I can tell you this for free. The opposition does not expect the government to win that seat.
Analysts say a loss of the government will ignite pressure, embodying internal factions, promoting calls for policy adjustments and forcing a rethink of its political strategy.
To win is very high because if he wins, then he can demonstrate to the president that I can deliver. So he is likely to be retained. If he loses, the president will start thinking maybe I should look in the direction of Nyanza or Western.
But the stakes cut both ways. If the opposition loses, especially in perceived strongholds, it will raise serious questions about the ability to convert public frustrations into actual votes. As the country waits for the outcome, these by-elections are not just about filling vacant seats. They are a national political barometer which will tell if the country is drifting away from the Kenya Kwanza government and whether the opposition is offering a compelling alternative. Grace Nganga, KTN.